Hello, my name is Katie Masters and I am a nail artist, nail tech, whatever you want to call it, and I just came out with my own tortoiseshell color, tortoiseshell gel color. So today I am showing you a very quick tutorial on how to achieve this tortoiseshell look on nails with the perfect tortoiseshell color. Let's go. Oh, oops. So first things first, before we get started, here are all of the tools and colors that you're going to need for this design. But good news is all of these are sold in one giant, and by giant I mean there's 5 things in it. 6 if you include the little bag that it comes in. It's a kit, okay? It's a tortoiseshell kit, and this is all included in it. So let's just get started on the design. First things first, we are going to use the actual tortoiseshell color. What do you know? Tortoiseshell design, tortoiseshell color. This is perfect. Everything's going great so far. So I'm going to do 1 coat of that and cure it for 30 seconds. You can kind of see it's very like glassy and more orange, like almost like a burnt orange glassy tone, which makes the tortoiseshell really warm and wonderful. Oh my god, it's going to be so pretty. Then we're going to take this maroon brown glass. I don't know how to pronounce it. Marone? I don't know. I don't know what they were going for with that. But you can see by the lid, it's a very sheer, dark brown color. And then you take your little smoosh art brush and dip it in and just kind of blob the sheer brown color on top of that cured orange. And I personally like to do it in like a little triangle. You can do this however you want. It all depends on like the size of the nail, and obviously that is like a very large like press-on extension, so it takes up a lot more space. But yeah, it all depends. But either way, even if it's on a tiny nail, I'm always going to do sort of like a little triangle thing. But yeah, pretty easy so far, right? We cured the orange and now we just blobbed a bunch of sheer sort of dark brown color, and I smeared it a little bit, made it look, it doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to be buried in other layers anyway. So at that point I cured it for 30 seconds LED, and we're getting the midnight chocolate, which is that deep rich opaque brown. So that's all cured, and now I'm gonna do kind of similar, but not really with like any specific pattern in mind. I'm just gonna blob it around and make it kind of like random, pretty much. But the main thing to pay attention to when you start doing all of these like different blob layers is you don't want to cover the entire nail in all of these different colors. You want, like, the point of tortoiseshell design is not the point of it. What am I trying to say? The main feature, there we go, I don't know, of the tortoiseshell design is the layers, and tortoiseshell in general is it just looks like there's so many different layers of like browns and like caramely tones and blends and stuff. So that's what we're trying to achieve here with all of these different like cured blobby layers. So what we don't want to do is cover up that original orange layer. We want each layer to peek through in certain ways. Like, we're not trying to cover up the whole nail in the blobs is what I'm trying to say. We want to make sure every layer is showing through at the very end and that we're not like hiding them. The main feature of tortoiseshell is layers. You get it? So yeah, I'm pretty much done. And look, I added like a little tiny dot because it's so cute. It looks like a little beauty mark. I love it. I like adding tiny little dots to it too sometimes. It's just cute. Now we're going to take the black, and I cured the dark brown, and we're going to take the black and basically do the same thing as last time, but fill in a little bit more of the open space, and again, not cover any of like, or it's like we can overlap, that's what it is. We're going to overlap some of the layers, but not cover them completely. And yeah, again, just change the different sizes, change the shapes around, don't make them like perfectly circle, just get messy with it. Who cares? The more messy you are, the more natural it looks. Like, what are these shapes that I'm making? They're just nothingness. They're just nothing shapes. And they look so cool and so cute and natural. So yeah, I'm just finishing up with the black, checking the balance of the nail, making sure that I have like a good balance of each of the layers showing through. And once I'm happy with that, I'm just going to cure it again in LED for 30 seconds. And last step, more tortoiseshell. This is my favorite step because watch how satisfying it is. Basically, we're just going to take it, and since it's a sheer color, we're just encasing it all under that one tortoiseshell color again. And look at that. Like, this is why we wanted to keep a little bit of that orange peeking through, because, dude, it just like amps it up. It's like a second coat of that orange and it amps it up, and it fills in all of the brush strokes from the blobs that we did, and it's so satisfying. It makes it look extra glassy and just wonderful. And so I added top coat. I cured that. Obviously I cured the tortoiseshell color first and then I added top coat afterwards, but look how shiny and like glassy and dimensional this whole thing looks because of all of the different layers. And here is the final look on real nails. It's so pretty, it's ridiculous. Oh my god, it's just so like, so much depth. Everything is linked below, including the whole tortoiseshell kit. I hope you guys love it, and I hope it makes everything so much easier, because it's about time we had a real tortoiseshell color, you know what I mean? We deserved this. And that is that. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're interested in all other nail things, then like this video and subscribe to me. Thanks.